Hi, everybody. So, here are a few key points from the various speakers. First up, we had Declan Coyle from the Green Platform. Education is about excavating talent. It's about asking the right questions. You can't teach a hen to swim. All around the world, we have Michelangelos milking sheep and cabinet makers reducing themselves to be just surgeons. We need radical change. Are you going to choose your response? Well, choose happiness. Choose the green platform. Better mood leads to better impact. It's about asking the right questions. Ask negative, small-minded questions and you'll get negative, small-minded results. Power questions get power answers. It's all about a positive quotient. You've got to have a choice. You've got to make a choice. You've got to take ownership. You've got to take responsibility. Education is about creating that ability to choose. Who am I being that in their eyes, who am I being that their eyes are not shining? Become the container of the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see. If you want to see joy around you, you must find and become joy yourself. Be a role model. Dare to be joyful. Lisa Bayliss from the global representatives of IPEN, the International Positive Education Network. She suggested that they have three goals: to reform policy, change practice, and support collaboration. It's all about building character strengths and well-being. Research shows that positive emotions lead to better grades. It's a fact. Well-being is learnable. Parents want it, students want it, and happiness is a choice. Happiness spreads. It's the best virus in the world. Happiness is an advantage. So they focus on 6 core competencies. The students and the teachers practice self-evaluation, self-reflection, self-regulation. They use a shared language and recognize, name, and talk about their emotions. They're training their teachers in mindfulness to give them more choice. Kids smell, kids smell authenticity. Relationships really matter. Kindness is the practice, right? It's about becoming a role model of kindness. So you've got to be kind. Students will remember how you make them feel, and we must care for ourselves. Billy Redmond, the principal at St. Lawrence's, showed us the wonderful work that they're doing in their school, and he spoke about the National Behaviour Support Service. Their staff are paid to teach a curriculum, but really they teach kids. Every day the teachers go above and beyond, incur so much worry and put in so much effort. They have a great team, and team is key. They have check and connect. Innovations, they have projects such as 50-word stories. And Billy really sold us on the idea that, or really taught us about the idea that it's important to own your mistakes, be good at being wrong. He pushed us towards a fantastic document entitled The Nature of Learning, which uses research to inspire practice. It's on oecd.org, so we'll send you out the link for that. They plan and teach and manage and care, but it's not emotional, fluffy care. It's solid, systemic care. They have their most, some, and few system. They have interventions and consequences, but not punishment. A school is no place for punishment. That's what a prison is for. They have an in and an out list, and he showed us their spreadsheets and how they're constantly keeping an eye and watching the kids. It's all about evidence-based intervention. They have alert programs. They have dodies for the kids and special seat cushions because they recognize these specific needs that these specific kids had. They allow them, or they encourage them, to bring in animals and toothless pythons and dogs, whatever it takes to give that kid power. They're constantly on the lookout. They're identifying a child's need at a point in time, and then they get creative about how to help that child. Sometimes that means leaving them alone for a week. They use darts to teach maths, and it's never a problem because the kids own it. It's theirs. They don't abuse that. They brought flowers in so the kids could give a gift to someone else, making them the other. So they create opportunities for them to give. They create opportunities for the kids to shine. And they have sofas to encourage reading. Then we had Aoife from the Student Engagement and Development at the Student Union. And they're all about non-formal, this is what they want. They want non-formal, practical, example-based learning. So if you want to teach students about something, put it in the real world. For example, if you're teaching them about democracy, make sure that it's non-formal, practical, example-based learning about democracy. So, for example, create a student council. That way they'll be learning to do the topic rather than just learning about the topic. Create a respect charter. Enable students to give feedback to teachers and vice versa, and create a constructive two-way dialogue. Her brother is a fisherman with talents. The school system had no place to recognize that talent. We need an education system that is practical schooling for all different types of people, from farming to fishing to building. Make sure that the school is somewhere where they want to be so they don't leave. The current system only uses one accreditation, the Leaving Cert, academics only, but we need true evaluation relative to the student's baseline ability and what success looks like for them. PISA is driving the wrong behavior. It's creating a slave-driving culture for teachers, and it's not a full reflection of the kind of country where flourishing in education is important. John Lawler, CEO of the Scouts, spoke about the 21st century skills, and that iPads, they're not going to change this. They're a tool, but they're not the solution. He showed black and white photos of old school classrooms, and not really that much has changed. He spoke about slavery in education. We need a new code, a new co-learner relationship where teachers and students are learning together, not a tugboat situation, but rather beside each other. We need to dial up the needle to trust and responsibility rather than to command and control. The classroom should be teacher orchestrated but student led. And we can draw upon the Scouts methods. He spoke about campfires. They create a wonderful environment for still, thoughtful group learning, really listening to each other and really sharing ideas. The waterhole creates an exciting, loud, energetic, informal environment. And the cave enables reflective alone time and deep learning. Check out bridge21.ie. Which was set up on the principles of the Scouts and applied to educational environments. So why were we here? Why did we turn up? Well, the Learning Revolution aimed to gather educators together who are passionate about putting potential and flourishing at the heart of education. This event was our first step to really kick open the conversation. We know that you came to this event because you're interested in this area and are already innovating and pushing this agenda in your classrooms, in your schools, or with your children in your homes. We believe that we can really harness the power of what we're all doing on an individual basis by coming together. We can have a bigger impact. We want to host more events, and we've taken your feedback, and we'll be creating more ways for us to interact and collaborate with each other. And finally, we should have a think first about where we really want to place our focus. If we want to have real impact, start with ourselves. Own your own impact, own your mood, and use it to affect those around you positively each day. Actually write down the positive benefits of undertaking a goal and know who it will affect and how, and then make a plan, but not for the distant future, but for the immediate future. Create accountability for yourself, and then when you do what you said you would, you can celebrate it. Share your plans. Make others see that you are raising your game and that you're pushing for better. Let your light shine first, and you'll give others permission and encouragement to do the same. Don't live through the potential of your students. That's putting the spotlight on them. Your job is to put the spotlight on you, to become the change yourself. The joy and the light that you want in the world, you need to create that. So we'll finish with a little poem. Same one again. No written word or spoken plea can teach our youth what they should be, nor all the books on all the shelves. It's what the teachers are themselves. Good luck.